to discover that we aren't isolated, standing on that darkened stage, awaiting judgment, and that all that dread was just a bad dream after all. We hope that there is something more than this loneliness and isolation, something that will last beyond holiday family dinners and into the night when everyone is gone and we're alone again. On our hope-filled days, we are like children waiting to hear some good news that will assure us that no matter how alone and ruined we are, someone has loved us, someone has rescued us, and soon we will be truly found. Right before my 21st birthday, the Lord graciously saved me. He saved me from my sin and out of my great need. He saved me from the anger, bitterness, self-deception, and self-hatred that had marred my life up to that point. He saved me from my aloneness, isolation, loneliness, and self-condemnation. And he made me part of his family. I didn't know much about him during those early years, but I knew I finally belonged to someone, and that this someone mattered more to me than anything. I knew that I was home. I was family. He had given me faith to believe that I was loved and welcomed, and from that point on, everything began to change. Although this book isn't about my angst growing up as a lonely child, I want you to know where I'm coming from. I know what loneliness and lostness feel like as a child, and I know what it feels like today. I know that latchkey kids aren't the only ones who experience loneliness. We can be surrounded with family and friends and still feel completely out of sync, alone, isolated. We can stand in the foyer at church, surrounded by hundreds of other believers, and still think we're on our own, the only ones failing to perform, still trying to fit in. We are alone. Everyone struggles with feelings of alienation and isolation, whether or not we were raised with loads of siblings and very attentive parents. Alienation and aloneness are expressed in many ways. It can be expressed as inadequacy. I can't do this on my own. Or, I never seem to be able to get it right, whatever it is. It can also be expressed in the lack of being understood. No one really knows me. Or, why does everyone always misunderstand me? Or, of course, it can be expressed as deep loneliness. I'll never fit in. And, why can't I make friends like she does? Sin has wrought devastation and isolation in all our lives. Our experience of sin, our own and others against us, has brought separation and alienation to all of us. This separation and alienation originates in our broken relationship with God and flows out from there into broken relationships with one another and even with the created world. No matter how popular we might be, none of us has ever experienced deep unity or authentic union with another. Since the day our forefather and mother were exiled out of the Garden of Eden, we've been lost, trying to get back in, trying to find oneness with each other and the Lord, trying to find communion, our way home. We've been trying to be found. The truth is that without Christ, we are utterly alone, and our attempts to fill our hours with goodies or texting or work or even ministry are simply futile attempts to assure ourselves that things aren't so bad after all. But at the end of the day, in the middle of the night, and at the end of our lives, without the love and work of Jesus Christ, the God-man, we are alone, and we know it, and it terrifies us. Every one of us is standing on that darkened stage, condemned, lost and wandering, needing to be found. The truth we all need. Found in Him has been written because most of us, even though we're Christians, are unaware of the importance of our oneness with Christ, commonly called union, and His amazing oneness with us, known as the Incarnation. I suspect that for most of us, the nearness or immanence of Jesus barely enters our consciousness as we face the vicissitudes of daily life on that darkened stage. We neglect the doctrines of incarnation and union to our own deep impoverishment. It's a sad reality that many Christians spend their entire lives wandering around a spiritual wilderness,